like Islamic, the born-again Christians criticise Islamic Muta marriage, which is like where Muhammad said, one for you to remember this, Muhammad said, you want to have sex with a woman, that's fornication. But what we allow you is a kind of temporary marriage called Muta. You go to a woman, or if she's young, to her dad, and you say, I'd like to marry your daughter, or I'd go to the woman, I'd like to marry you, say for 3 days. And at the end of it, we'll sign a contract, and at the end of it, the marriage ends, and I pay you for this. Now, the Sunni Muslims say we don't allow that. We don't allow that. That's bad. That's effectively adultery. But their prophet did, and it was practiced after the Prophet Muhammad's death by Abu Bakr and Umar and Uthman. It was only abolished in amongst the Sunnis afterwards. But there's no prophet after Muhammad died, so they had no right to abolish what Muhammad did. Now the Shia Muslims are more honest. They practice muta marriage. You can go to Iran, you can go to a woman you fancy and say, look, I don't want to displease Allah, and I don't want to have you round my neck for years as a wife, so I'd like to marry you for 3 days or 3 weeks. We'll sign a contract and I'll pay you £1,000. And at the end of it, you go your way, I go mine. That's muta marriage. You might think this is a disgrace, absolutely disgrace, but that's their way. Now the Protestants say that's a disgraceful thing, and it is for us, from our values, from our civilization. Not that I'm saying, when I say our civilization, I mean Christian civilization up to say 1960, because I don't want to say this civilization that we've crafted is mine, this degenerate thing, this abortion of a civilization is mine. No. But the Protestants of today, they say, well, you can divorce and remarry. Yes, you can. But they just do what Muhammad allowed with muta marriage, and the Shia still allow, because they're saying, I marry you for a limited period, I then go and get another wife, and that's a true marriage. In a moment, that's a true marriage. And therefore, I'll tell you.
And it's the same as divorce. You're talking rubbish.
Therefore,
you're talking rubbish.
The Protestants are being hypocritical. Don't go away. We've not finished.
Oh, now you want to talk.
So, yeah, I do. But I was finishing my point. I was finishing my point. That's what the Protestants have to do is to follow Christ completely and say, as the Bible says, no divorce, as Jesus said, as St. Paul says.
That's not what Jesus said. He said if a wife commits fornication or the husband commits fornication, you can have a divorce.
Well, the word porneia is there. Now, that is debated as to what it means, whether it's actually fornication or not. It's another matter. I was talking about this before you came. Well, say for example, you marry within the bonds of consanguinity. Therefore, that would be an invalid marriage.
That's only according to the Catholic Church, though.
It's not. This is where Protestant scholars look at this. I never said cousin marriage was wrong in the Old Testament. I never said that.
Exactly.
I'm saying, but if you still go within the bonds of what is permitted, then therefore that's maybe what Jesus means. But there's a debate about that.